Hello, my name is Mr. Nene, or Mike Dunderdale, and I'm back again today with a new episode of Map Review. If you don't know what Map Review is, all it is, I just take any map from the zombie's history and I talk about its map layout, setup, replayability, new features and weapons, and my general feedback and my rating. So let's get straight into it. So for our second episode, we'll be talking about the second map for zombies, and that is Verruckt. So if you don't know what Verruckt is, I'll just give you a little bit of backstory. It was the first ever DLC map ever created. It was the first map, or it was the second map, sorry, for World at War, and it was the first DLC map for World at War, and it was part of Map Pack 1. Now you know the backstory, let's head straight into the map layout. So the map layout, it's a square. Really, it's like a big box. You can run around it. It's very small, so it's not hard to find your teammates. It's not hard to get around. And there's a courtyard in the middle where all the zombies, or most of the zombies spawn. So, pretty simple for map layout. But what's so unique about this map layout is how you spawn in. So, if you're playing with 4 people, you can see when you first spawn in that there's a door blocking your 2 other teammates. It's just you and your other teammate or friend on this one side, and your friends are on the other side. And it's crazy because you need the power on as quick as possible just to reunite your team. That's what's so good about this map layout. It's pretty much you have to work together with one of your friends or teammate just to go to power, so you can reunite your team together. Now there's 2 sides of this map, the Axis or German side, and there's the American or Ally side. And of course 2 people spawn on one side and the other 2 people spawn on the other side. Or if you're playing 3-player, 2 people spawn on one side and that unlucky fellow spawns on the other side by himself. So let's talk about its setup and replayability. It's a very old map, so it's not that crazy with its setup. All it is, you just hang out with your friends, get some bouncing betties, your weapons, and your perks. You just camp or hoard or just stick together. All it is. Replayability on this, super high, because there's not a really crazy setup where you have to get 4 gate worms and shove them in pedestals and start a humongous ritual over Pack-a-Punch. It's like, I don't want to do that. It takes like 40 minutes, but I'd rather just go to Verruckt and waste like 10 minutes getting all the doors open, getting all my perks and weapons, you know? Simple as that. Alright, let's talk about its new features and weapons. And oh man, does this map have so many new features. So let's talk about the first one. The biggest one out of the whole entire bunch. The power switch. The power switch is a very big thing in zombies history. If you look at all maps after this have power, except for Bus Depot, but no one cares about Bus Depot because it's part of transit and everyone hates transit. So it's simple as that. Unless you're that like 8-year-old kid that says, I love the bus. I like how it scoots along. It reminds me of Thomas the Train. A choo-choo. But most of my viewers are probably not those 8-year-olds. If they are, I'm sorry for offending you if I did. Anyway, let's talk about the power switch, like I said. This is a very big thing. It does a lot of things. It turns on your perks. If you're playing Kino or Dreisendrache or Zetsubo, it powers Pack-a-Punch. And sometimes other doors too, like that door that is like an iron curtain that just goes between your teammates and it breaks apart your team. You know, power is a must need. Always. Like, look at our lifestyle. We need power all the time. We need electricity to power our little fancy gadgets like your smartphones or your YouTube. You know? Like, without power, I probably can't even post this video. Alright, let's talk about the next thing. Easter egg song. Now that it's a Sorry, excuse me. Got something in my throat. The Easter egg song. Easter egg song is like one of my favorite things whenever I play zombies because it's metal music, and I love metal music. It's very good. See, what's crazy, usually you have to run around the map looking for like teddy bears or rocks just to power up the song, but this one you just flush a toilet 3 times and it plays Lullaby for a Dead Man. You know? It's crazy. Now let's talk about another feature. Perks. Perks are a must-need in zombies. You always need Juggernog, or you always need Double Tap, or you always need Speed Cola. And look, from all these perks, in Black Ops 2, we pretty much got a new perk every time. We got Vulture or Who's Who, or Tombstone garbage. But we also got Electric Cherry, or the Wonder Fizz. And look at Black Ops 3, we got Widow's Wine. And perks started here. Just a simple 4. Quick Revive, Jug, Speed Cola, and Double Tap. It's crazy. Just from like, I believe 15 perks. 15, 16 perks. When it first started, there was only 4. It's crazy. Alright, now let's talk about the other feature. The box leaves, the teddy bear. The thing that trolls pretty much everyone in zombies. When you're trying to get that ray gun or that PPSH in the mystery box, when you see it flash by, it just changes to the teddy bear. Just crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. And this is the map that started that. No, it did not start where you have to look up in the sky with the blue light, but it does, the box does change everywhere it goes. Alright, that seems pretty much it for new features and weapons. And like I said, this map has a whole lot of new features in it. Alright, now let's talk about my feedback and my rating. So my rating, I'll give this map probably 8.5 out of 10. I really do love this map. I love all the World at War maps. Now, of course, there are better maps out there that do have better features like bows or KT4, which probably a lot of people hate, or more perks or Pack-a-Punch or the teleporters. But this map is just so simple. It's good for people who love Noctur and Toten and kind of want to just take it a step further, especially for new beginners. If you want your friends who are new in zombies to learn more about the perks or the mystery box, you just bring them to Verruckt, where it pretty much all started. And like I said, I love this map because it has really no setup. It's very simple, very easy. That's why I give it an 8.5 out of 10. Well, thank you guys for joining me today, or listening to me too, for a map review. I hope you guys subscribe, like, and comment. If you do, thank you. And I'll see you guys in the next one.